Hello, and welcome back to Video Games. Tim Rogers here with Action Button Live, streaming exclusively on the Action Button Goblin Bunker Network, accessible only at twitch.tv/actionbutton. This is what it sounds like when I say hello at the beginning of a stream with my headphones on my desk, having realized a little bit too late that I did not plug the extension cord into the audio interface and instead left it on top of the TV stand, and the headphones are plugged in by their short cable, which would not reach. I considered for a moment pressing the hello button on my Elgato Stream Deck and then running over to quickly plug in the appropriate cable. However, I thought the delay between the appearance of the word hello and the speaking of the word hello would have thrown too many peoples into turmoil. Therefore, you got this. And my polarized sunglasses make it impossible to read the Stream Deck. Don't wear polarized sunglasses. Don't wear polarized sunglasses when you're trying to read a freaking Stream Deck. God darn it. Holy Lord. I can't see these darn things. I gotta hold it like this. Or go like that. It's really hard. Well, it's a very nice day today. Kind of to a point where you feel like one feels like a complete idiot for not going outside on a day like today. And I did go outside a little bit, but I didn't go outside a whole lot. I went outside enough to get a cup of coffee, and aside from that, I didn't really do much else. I did work, obviously. I've been working on DaVinci Resolve, been working hard on DaVinci Resolve. We're fully on DaVinci Resolve now, 800 million% on DaVinci Resolve. Not DaVinci now. It's all DaVinci. I think I am beginning to achieve something in DaVinci Resolve that is slightly more than the sum of the tens of thousands of hours of experience that I have attempted to carry over from Premiere. It's kind of a moving of the soul, like moving house of the soul. I've had to slowly transfer my skills one at a time. I think I'm there now. All of the new assets you see on the stream, those are all done completely in Resolve, which is fun. There is no Oni Spin Money recap. I accidentally played his recap on Tuesday. He sent it to me on Tuesday morning, so I was like, well, I'm just going to play it. I didn't know I was supposed to play it on on Friday. I thought I just thought, you know what? I'm going to play it while it's as hot as possible. So, next week there will be something to watch. There's actually, here's the thing. It's 7:22. I meant to start at 6, but there's a situation over here. This is not a joke. There's a little bit of a don't want to call it a housekeeping situation. I want to keep it a little secret. Because I mean, it sounds like I'm making a joke and I'm going to explain something. I'm going to drop something really fun on you. But no, there was something going on over here that's not good. And it kind of threw the schedule off a little bit. So perhaps I will tell Goop Lord and Golok about this tomorrow when they're both here. It's just a casual mention probably because, when you see people in person, if there's a little thing that's bothering you, no matter how, you end up mentioning it sometimes completely by accident. Though today we have a vlog. I was going to pretend that, do you want me to pretend that I'm going outside? Do you want me to pretend? I'll do it. Should we pretend? How many hours did I put into making the new action button logo? About 1.5 minutes. That is not the new action button logo. That is not the new action button logo. That is not the logo. That is not it. There is a new action button rebrand. It is coming. It is completely, there is a new, that's not the current logo either. That's not a logo. That's just a stupid thing to tie in to the LA Noire video. All of the stream archives from the LA Noire video era are branded that way. And I'm just baking the logo into the streams now for fun because I think why not, right? So when the new logo is out, you will know. You will know. Dice Game Uchiha, thank you for describing the logo as baked. It is quite baked. I baked it. But do you want me to pretend that I'm going outside do you want me to pretend that I'm going outside and then play the okay, so yeah, I there is actually does any I think instead of a stream today, I think I'm going to go get a slice of pizza and maybe I'll stop over at this I've got the itch I've got a hankering to do what do you call it to do some early 2000s era video game journalism as well. So I'm thinking maybe I'll go out and do that. Do you guys want me to go out and do that? It's really sunny out right now, but I hear it's going to get extremely cloudy in the next 30 seconds. I got my friend English Gov is in town. He's an English, he's a UK video game journalist. He works for one of the top mags. He's in town. We were thinking of going to go do some journalism. If you all want to try that out, I can't see this stream deck. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put you all on hold for a minute. And then I think I'm actually going to, this shirt, Truckhex shirt, first of all, Buzz Rickson's hat is legit. Randolph aviator sunglasses, these Concords, these are legit. I think I might change out of the Truckhex shirt and into a black t-shirt that needs to be washed and has a little bit of dust on it. I think I might change into that real quick on my way out the door. It'll only take me about 10 seconds to change my shirt and get down to about 38th Street or wherever, which is where I'm meeting English Gov. So I think, why not check that out? Did I not put a where'd it go? Where did it go, Ricky? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and you want to just I'll go ahead and change my shirt. We'll be right back. I'll be back. Hang on, let me put you all on hold for a second. Hello.
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 Hello, and welcome back to my show. Welcome back to video games or whatever my slogan is. I don't know what it is anymore. You can see we're at the Metal Gear Solid Delta fan event in New York City right now.
It's true. True.
And here in the vestibule, as you freaking enter, they're just spoiling the ending of the game as soon as you enter. In other words, the target audience for this game is 100% confirmed to be people who've played it before, right? The target audience is people who know that there's going to be a fight in a CQC fight in a freaking flower field at the end. That's the target audience, which is good, right? Let's see. They've got flowers, beautiful flowers. Beautiful flowers that have been. There's a lot of green light. Wait, should I go look at that beret again? Do you want to go look at the beret?
Yeah, why not?
There's a beret. I've decided to purchase this beret for $25. Can I? I want to film myself wearing this. Wearing this beret. So there's merch. There's merch. Here we go. There's a jacket. It's all very green in here. There's a t-shirt. There's a bag, a clutch bag, a crossbody bag. It can be worn in a variety of positions. And there's this Fox beret. So I'm a hat guy lately. I'm wearing my Buzz Rickson's 30th anniversary, 1993-2023 corduroy baseball cap right now. But we're going to exchange it. We're going to exchange it for the Fox. I believe it's called the Fox Squad is what they're called in the game. That's a joke. I know. It's Foxhound. I know it's the Virtuous Mission, right? Is that what it is? All right.
I believe so.
So, my dad had a green beret that was given to him by a Green Beret. And if he were alive right now, he would be very insulted that I'm wearing this. But Daddy's dead, as they say. My dad's not actually dead, but we're role playing. My dad's alive, and he actually very well could be watching this. But my dad has a red beret and a green beret someone dedicated a jump to him and gave him the beret. I don't know what my dad did to get a jump dedicated to him. Maybe he did the guy's freaking taxes.
Was it a fatal one?
I would imagine. No, I think the guy lived, and then he gave the jump hat to my dad. Again, I think my dad probably did the guy's taxes. I think it's probably what it was. So, where's my Buzz Rickson's hat? We're gonna put my Buzz Rickson's hat back on here so that it looks cool. And you're gonna tell me, I'm gonna buy this beret. There's the Buzz Rickson's hat. It's blue, you can't really tell looking at it. I kind of wish that I could just buy this hat now and wear it now. I wish I could.
You can't.
I can't, but I will buy this hat. It's $24.99. That's chump change to me, and that's research, okay? It's chump change and it's research. It looks good with my Air Force issue Randolph Aviators, right?
How you feel about the socks?
The socks? I'm not a wacky socks guy, to be honest. I don't really do socks. Go ahead and try scanning this QR code off the screen. This event happened several days ago, so it's not going to work. I'm going to put my hat back on.
I believe it's gameplay time.
Is it gameplay time?
I think so.
Do we have to play the game? Because I already done played it. I freaking lived it, dude. I freaking lived it.
Have a great time. Head out this way.
I lived this game when it came out. I lived it.
That's true.
I was there. I actually test drove the actual Shago Hot back when yeah. They had it on the military base when I was a kid it was for the air show day.
I see.
But they actually let me drive it. They let me go ripping down the runway in it. I ripped down the runway at about 200, 300 miles per hour. The graphics they're impressive, right?
Commencing operation.
They are.
With all the lack of anti-aliasing going on in this giant screen, it does look kind of nice.
It does, yeah.
It's got the Jaggies. They brought the Jaggies back.
Oh, you're hearing my friend English Gov, by the way. English Gov is here. He has expressed the desire to not have his real name revealed, and we're going to respect that. But we call him English Gov.
That's true.
It looks just like.
Remember, English Gov, your voice can be heard no matter how far away you are from the microphone,
Yeah,
up to about up to about 90 feet. We can be in different rooms, and your voice will still get picked up by this thing.
Hopefully the bathroom
I'm
jams
saying
the signal a little bit.
I'm saying don't take a leak too loud if
Don't
you must
tinkle,
take a leak.
don't tinkle.
Don't tinkle too loud.
Should we find out about actually playing this thing?
Yeah, we should probably check it out. We should probably check it out. I suppose we'll cut off communications now and resume once we have some impressions, some concrete impressions. Well, God, boss is hot. Holy Lord, boss is hot. Don't worry, English Gov. I'll be blurring you out whenever you appear. I wonder if I can run a.
If you want to know what I look like, you've got to come find me.
Yeah, you got to find his house. God, boss is hot as heck, dude. I'm sorry, is that like unwoke to say boss is hot?
I'm not sure.
I like how this whole atrium zone, they just got boss standing just like that. She's the boss, and you got to deal with it. The original boss. Well, I wonder if I can take the greens down in DaVinci Resolve color so that we can have this look a little more. I can easily run a, what do you call it, white balance. I'm going wild with power these days with DaVinci Resolve. I love DaVinci Resolve so much. I love it so much. Someone just went behind me instead of in front of me because they thought that would get them, they thought I was filming boss, not myself.
They were wrong.
I was mistaken at a glance by someone as a guy who cares more about video games than anything else in the whole world. This footy, I think it's not bad. This footy's not bad.
It's not.
Well, let's go check this game out. We'll tune you back in a minute. And I'm going to play this during my stream, and I'm not going to talk about the game at all after this is over. I'm just going to, when I go to the bathroom, I'm going to press a button, and this is going to play. And then when it's over, I'll resume playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. And I won't even comment on this footage that you're watching. That's how little I already don't care. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound rude. Well, let's continue. Oh, is that that's my mom. Wait, no, that's my...
Why are you doing this?
They're literally just spoiling the ending of the video game, like live in here.
The world used to be home.
Boss is just sacrificing her reputation for the fate of the world. You know what?
They couldn't even get a good word for this.
We're gonna go check this game out. We're gonna go check it out. Hello, welcome back to my vlog. We're here at the world famous New York Pizza Suprema.
New York Pizza Suprema.
Enjoying a little slice of everything nice. The cheese pizza. And English Gov is having a white slice and also a hot honey slice.
It's got mushrooms, it's got hot honey, it's got white.
Face track enabled. This is crazy. You can just see me as I eat. And it's tracking my head as I move. You see this? I can move around. We're sitting right by the bathroom in case I feel like I'm about to have an accident. We got a paper straw, which I love. I hate when I'm in a red state and they give me a paper straw. I hate it. Or they give me a plastic straw in a red state. I hate it. I love being here in a blue state with paper straws. I love it.
Got to get a little soggy.
I love when it tastes like I'm sucking my Diet Coke through a wet newspaper. That's what America tastes like to me. So my pizza's a little burned today. Where are you going?
Get some of these guys.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't know this, but it's actually good that the pizza's burnt. It's good for the cheese and such, you know.
English Gov has been informed that we can hear him if he talks. Did you say anything while you were on your way over there? Excellent.
You'll find out later.
That's good. That's good. I'll be scrubbing through this in DaVinci Resolve later tonight. I had my first bite of the pizza. It is insanely hot.
Quite.
DaVinci Resolve voice isolation should take care of all of the chewing sounds, which is fun.
I was going to say you should. That's not how I sound. I was going to say you should really turn up the low end on the chews.
Oh yeah, can do that. So yeah, we played that Metal Gear Solid, which is a game about eating snakes, if I understand correctly. Now, I didn't eat a snake in the game. Did you eat a snake? I didn't eat a snake. But I'm sure that this right here tasted a little bit better, if you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure this right here.
A beehive.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you ate a beehive. You ever eaten a beehive in real life?
No.
I've had beehive juice before.
In what context?
You ever have beehive juice?
No, I've never even
You
considered.
got it on your pizza right there, don't you?
Oh, well, honey, yes, that is beehive juice, isn't it?
You ever squeeze a beehive and drink what comes dribbling out? That's how it felt to play Metal Gear Delta. Metal Gear Solid Delta. It felt like squeezing a beehive and sucking on what comes dribbling out. Best game I've played in years. They gave me $100. That's not true. I'm not a payola guy. I'm not a big, you know me, right? I'm not a big payola guy.
It's yet to be determined.
It's got nothing to do with payola.
I am. If anyone would like to pay me anything, I'll take it.
I'm not a big payola guy. I'm just not. Like, I don't care. Like, some guys are, you know. I'm just not a big payola guy. So when they gave me $100 and said blog, please blog, I said, I'm not a big payola guy. This isn't going to do anything. This isn't going to change my opinion that this is the best game I've played in years. It's not going to change my opinion. And they said, we're going to give you $100 anyway, just please blog. And I said, I'm not a big payola guy. I kept saying it.
You still took the hat.
I bought the hat. I paid $25 for their stupid
He took
hat.
the hat.
Not this hat.
You robbed him. You robbed him blind.
Yeah, I bought the hat, and I was buying the hat out on the sidewalk. So I received conflicting messages from the event staff. There was a very nice event staff member who said, you can stand here out of the rain and purchase a hat if you would like on your phone, as the link to the shop does expire if you go to the end of the block. She said this, right?
Correct.
As I was purchasing the hat, a man in a suit, a large, tall man in a suit, said, you need to clear the area, clear the area. And I was like, who am I supposed to believe? He told me to clear the area. I purchased the hat and I announced I had done so, at which point the girl said, what did she say? I said, I bought the hat. And she said, that's good. And I said, I'm gonna have fun with this hat. And she said,
I think she said, you should.
She said, you should. Yeah. So that's the story. How was the game? I don't know. I have a PlayStation 2 with an HDMI mod. We were just a whole bunch of dudes in a silent room wearing headphones.
Basement.
In a basement, in a silent basement, wearing headphones, watching cutscenes for an hour, basically. I actually just watched most of the cutscenes and then I started skipping them. So, I just started skipping the cutscenes at a certain point. And I gotta admit, so there's two things I was feeling. Number one, it sure is an immersive video game with a luxurious attention to detail. I mean, they go kind of crazy on the attention to detail in that game. And, you know, that's the Hideo Kojima difference, if I understand correctly. And number two thing, I was just reminded of how, I'm going to say it, I'm breaking the silence. I was reminded of just how bad of a voice actor David Hayter is. I was wearing those big old headphones. His performance is insane. Like,
Have you always been Team Kiefer?
I've always been Team Akio Otsuka.
That makes sense.
I didn't acquire fluency in the Japanese language to cast a vote between Kiefer and Hayter. Akio Otsuka all the way. or as I know him, Otsuka Akio. I'm pizza vlogging here. This freaking face tracking feature's hilarious, dude. I'm eating pizza here. This thing's crazy. I'm telling you. Anyone listening to this, buy yourself a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 creator combo pack if you want to get started as a YouTuber. It's hilariously easy to set up. It comes with a little tripod. It has this face track feature, which is like flawless. The audio is creepy good on these microphones. I mean, and record in landscape mode. Come on. You could show this in a freaking movie theater. It looks so good.
Pretty good slice.
Yeah, really good slice. So they give us a goddamn. We had the limited edition Metal Gear Solid Delta controller.
Horrible.
We played with
Quite horrible.
Terrible controller. It had two paddles on it, which were hot remappable, which is nice. You can remap them on the spot. You don't have to open an app.
Blinking the whole time. My controller was blinking the entire time.
Mine seemed like it did have some kind of power problem. Yeah.
Not good. Didn't hold up well after 10 hours of people using it, I suppose.
I had the darn FPS counter up in the corner on my screen the whole time, and I will say it was a rock solid 60, except when the codec screen opened when it dips down to 51. Make of that what you will. We had those nice Alienware OLED monitors. Those are nice. The HDR was very nice. I don't know how they got HDR running in Windows. I have no idea. I mean, they must have a rocket scientist on staff. They probably got Sokolov himself on staff to figure out how to get the HDR running. I think the machines, I was able to look in your PC. That was a 5080 in there, so they found some 5080s. Now, I've got a 5090, so I'm not sweating it. Will I play this game when it comes out? Probably not. I mean, no offense to it. I'll buy it when it's on sale. You know, I used to do this sort of thing with the Sony CyberShot digital camera and a 16 megabyte memory stick and a laptop. I used to go to gaming events and record myself sitting and eating in Tokyo. I have...
Or picking up Final Fantasy 13 at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
I got none of that left in me anymore. I don't care anymore. Now that I finally, this camera is so convenient and easy to make this sort of thing with, and I just don't care anymore. I realized, though, because I made those bumpers for my stream that are California, that are palm trees, of footage I shot of palm trees in California, which I think is really good footage, right? And
Good footy.
I'm like, I could take some New York footage. I freaking live in a destination city. I live in a city where countless films are set. I can go around my neighborhood and film some shots to put behind my bumpers. Maybe I'll do that. You want to go around with me with a tripod and shoot some footage for bumpers?
I think we should go find the bank that Dog Day Afternoon was shot at. It's not there anymore, but that would be a good one.
You ever have a Dog Day Afternoon?
Not quite like in the film, but
it is not fun. There are girls wearing big pants in here today.
that's what's in today.
I love it. There's 3 of them just wearing huge pants. I'm trying to not say this out loud too loud, but there's 3 girls wearing huge pants. High-waisted.
The big pants are in. The small pants are out.
Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting for this, for big pants to be in? My whole
Probably
life.
the 15 years between 2001 and 2016,
Something like that, yeah.
before they gradually came back into acceptability. The youth they're wearing trip pants again. They got the straps and whatnot on them.
Straps hanging off of the pants, cargo pockets on the pants. I need to get a shot of this Anthony Bourdain photo. They have two photos of Anthony Bourdain in New York Pizza Suprema. One of them is a portrait of just his face. That's just a nice photo that they put up to memorialize him after he died. The other one is literally a surveillance still of him just incognito eating at the restaurant because he ate here.
Did he live in Manhattan?
I reckon he did, yeah. I don't know where he lived. Yeah, he's from Manhattan. He lived in Manhattan. He had to.
I think because didn't he like he was a punk rocker for a while. He was like going to the New York hardcore shows.
I know the
As a
first,
youth,
like
so
the,
I guess so.
the first episode of his first show is New York, and he goes to like Zabar's or whatever. I haven't seen it in like a million years, but I know that he goes to places. In his first episode of his first show, he goes to places that he likes in Manhattan. So I take that. I've always just assumed he was a Manhattan guy. I'm not an Anthony Bourdain scholar. I don't know everything about Anthony Bourdain. But God, I could learn a few things for you if you'd like. All I know is he liked Pizza Suprema and he liked Xi'an Famous Foods.
And tasty hand-pulled noodles.
And tasty hand-pulled noodles. What more can you freaking ask of a guy,
Get
right?
this fucking thing off me. Green, just like the lights.
I'm keeping this green wristband on so that I can chroma key it out in Resolve. I love DaVinci Resolve, by the way. I've been using DaVinci Resolve all day, every day. I really don't have anything else to say about Metal Gear Solid Delta.
I know you have plenty of things to say about DaVinci Resolve, but I don't think we can talk about any of them.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about any of the DaVinci Resolve details, just to say I love it.
I don't even know what I'm allowed to say. Just the mere mention that there's things I could say is too much, I think. So I won't even say that.
Trying to eat in a way that doesn't look terrible. You ever watch like a food show? People look like beasts when they eat. They look insane when they eat. It looks terrible, right? At least I think so. This space track is freaking remarkable, man. It's crazy how well it works.
It's weird to watch it in motion from the other end.
Oh yeah, you should see the screen. It's crazy. I mean, this is why so many vloggers do this all the time, I guess. That's a joke about how I don't know what vloggers do. I just assume they probably do this. This whole world now is just we have a generation of people who are growing up seeing only a slice from the middle. Seeing only a slice from the middle of a landscape video file.
It's true, because they're all just watching it on their phones. They don't know what a TV is. They got the TVs that are on the stands that you can turn sideways now, so you can watch your YouTube shorts.
I'm talking about like clips from like Jimmy Fallon,
from, like, films.
where it's like the camera's like panning back and forth.
Pan and scan.
There was an Instagram reel I saw that was a clip from a TV show, and there was a reply that was like, who is he looking at? Is he reading cue cards? And it's like, there's another character in this scene. You're only seeing a goddarn strip. I talked about this on my stream already. So you're seeing a goddarn strip from the middle of a 16:9 image.
That's psychotic.
Yeah, I know. It's
We need to get wide phones. Maybe the proliferation of the folding ones.
I was
we'll
there.
We'll get back to 4.3.
I was freaking there when they decided, let's make all the stuff vertical. I was there. In the San Francisco Bay Area. I was there. Consulting at startups, people making apps, and everyone...
Horrible decision.
Everyone universally deciding, oh, nobody wants to hold the phone this way. Everybody wants to hold it with one hand. But then nobody's doing anything with the other hand.
But everyone still holds it with two hands anyway.
They do. They do now.
They walk into you on the subway platform and knock you into an oncoming train, and then you die.
It was like there was like a 24-year-old, a group of 24-year-old guys from Stanford who grew up richer than God, said, nobody wants to hold a phone like this. It looks geeky. Everyone wants to hold it like this so they can do other stuff with their other hand. And it's like, they're like speaking for people who are not them. And now it's trickled down, and that's how everyone holds their phone vertically. That's how the apps are built now. You ever try to type an email like in landscape mode? It's terrible. You have a little sliver at the top of the screen. It's terrible.
One line.
That's why I don't even, I'm such a computer head. I love my computer so much. I don't even try to type anything meaningful at all on my phone. Maybe we should get the freak out of here.
I need to find me a Red Bull or a Monster.
Oh, you want to go down to CVS?
I'm a little sleepy.
You want to go down to 34th Street CVS, yo?
Let's rock it.
That's, I think, my favorite CVS in Manhattan.
I think we've been in there quite a few times.
Because you only have to wait like 24 minutes to get some supplements out of the glass case. Not bad. The one near my house, it's like 29 average. I guess we'll go down to that CVS. Maybe we'll vlog there. I don't know. Did it stop raining yet?
We'll find out very shortly.
We'll find out soon. I'm going to finish drinking this drink while we go. Oh, sorry. Well, let's see if we can vlog our way out of this restaurant. I got to admit, it's easy to vlog. It's easy to vlog. Oh, thank you. Thank you, English Gov. Thank you.
No problem, no problem.
All right. Let's get the heck out of here. How'd that rain?
No, it sounds like
more
some thunder,
rain?
but,
No more rain.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'll blur you out. I'll make sure you're blurred out.
they don't need to know. If they want to find me, they can come find me.
Do you know how easy it is to scrub through footage with my DaVinci Resolve editor keyboard?
You got that little knob.
It's not Scrubber's heaven anymore. It's Scrubber's freaking utopia now.
Scrubber's delight. Scrubber's all right.
New York, Manhattan, baby. The greatest city in the world. You know, I'm never going to say it's the greatest city in the world because that's gauche. We don't need to talk about the world when we're here in New York, right? We don't need to. We don't need to. So, like, why do you want to talk about the world when you're in New York?
Exactly.
New York kind of is the world past a certain point. What's the point of...
We were driving in Jersey City yesterday. We passed a sign that said, Jersey City, the whole world lives here. And I was like, that's not true. That's not true even remotely.
I mean, that is factually incorrect to kind of a disastrous degree. And someone should be in The Hague for truth crimes for even daring to draft that sign up. Here's the famous, whatever it's called, right? I don't know what this thing is. I don't even know what this building is. What is this building?
I think it's,
That's a joke. It's the post office. I know what it is.
It's That's the Madison Square Garden. That's the train station you're looking at now.
Wait, is that Madison Square Garden?
No, that's
I'm joking.
That's the train station.
Penn Station. Wait, is this Madison Square Garden? Wait, Madison Square Garden has been right here all this time?
That's
acting.
I think not.
That's acting. That's me pretending I didn't know that. I'm very good at that sort of thing, in case you didn't know. I'm very good at that. Yeah, I mean, deal with it, right?
Are you gonna procure a beverage of sorts at the CVS?
Yeah, I'm gonna load up. I'm gonna freaking load up. I'm an idiot.
You got like a stockpile of the 5 hours, right? At home?
At home, yeah, but it's a little too late for a 5 hour. I'm also cutting down on caffeine lately, which is working, by the way. It's not even a joke.
Not
I'm
for
actually
me, not
doing
for me.
it. I'm actually
just got,
doing
like,
it.
horrible headaches because I'm not drinking caffeine.
Yeah, I mean,
drink it, and then
I'm
I
cutting
keep
down. I
drinking
didn't say I'm cutting it out, but I'm cutting down on it.
You partake in the blend lately?
Oh, the 117?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a cup. I have a cup every once in a while. Not all the time, but I do have a cup. I had a cup today, actually.
How much does the big canister of that cost at your?
I get them on Amazon.
Oh, that's not good. They're expensive on Amazon.
Yeah, but I don't have to go outside. But also at my
You live in
H
New
Mart,
York.
it's like $12 for a big one, I think.
Yeah, that makes
I honestly,
sense.
I haven't bought it at H Mart in so long. The price might have changed. My straw became so soggy I could not drink a single drop extra. So I have retired the cup, and we are continuing unbeveraged down the street past the Madison Square Garden in the background there. Midtown Manhattan. They really did have that Metal Gear event in the kind of the jankiest event space possible. This right here is my CVs. This is my CVS. I love this CVS so much.
We
dude.
were in here before we saw Gladiator 2,
Yeah, we partied down in here.
and I think I got some treats. I don't recall.
We have got to. Hold on, I'm going to turn this off before we go in here. It would be gauche to. Let me get the Empire State Building in the background. Is it
Can't
visible?
let them know your CVS route. which way
I don't want you.
go
I don't
through
want
the
you all to
aisles.
know. Yeah, because then you catch me in CVS and you can kill me. So
Your routing patterns.
we got to see another movie at this 34th Street AMC with the at the IMAX. That's like a dope experience. That fourth row, the IMAX here, it's pretty good. I mean, movies all suck, so what's the point of going to one of them? But it's like,
4th row, IMAX, 34th.
yeah,
The 4th row boys.
fourth row, the roadie boys. The roadie boys is what I call it. It's called roadie boys when you're in the fourth row, because it's roadie. That's literally what I call it. That's the end of the vlog, I suppose.
You're gonna play this during a stream?
The Metal Gear Solid Delta?
No, I mean this video.
Yeah, I'm gonna chop it up and throw it in. Why?
Just wondering.
Chop it up and throw it in. It's nice
You know
to.
what? I want them to know that I'm probably not going to be watching.
That's okay. That's okay.
And
Because
it's nothing personal. It's just
people are always telling me they can't watch my
the
stream
streams
because
are
they
always
have a
when I'm
life.
at a good movie. And
Yeah.
you know what? Sometimes I can catch part of them like on the phone, on the subway, and then when I send a message, like 15 minutes has passed.
Yeah,
So no one knows what I was talking about anymore.
it's a rough time. Friday night's a weird time to stream. I don't know why I do it.
It's good. It's good.
I don't know why I do it.
It gets you out of numerous social obligations, and aren't we all looking for something to do that with?
I love not having to do stuff. But maybe sometimes it's
Sorry,
okay
love,
to do
I can't
stuff.
make it out to your thing.
Your birthday? I don't care. I've got a stream.
Well, it's Friday. Got a stream.
Every time I look at Madison Square Garden, there's like a
No,
sign
Madison
for like
Square
a
Garden's
person.
on the other side.
Oh, is it? Oh, I don't even know what I'm looking at then. At any rate, I'll let y'all go. And we'll get back to whatever my stream is. That's the end of this vlog. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. And yes, I bought the hat. Remember that. I'll be wearing the hat at some point in the future. Goodbye. All right. Well, wait, what? Wait, what? I got Parmesan crisps on my thing back there. I just was looking at the internet just now, and I saw something that is interesting to me, and I don't know if it's interesting to anybody else. I don't know if this is the sort of thing that anyone would be interested in happening on the stream, though. I was just browsing the internet in the bathroom, and then I quickly sat down at my desk, and I noticed while I was in the bathroom, this sounds like I'm doing some kind of a bit, but I'm not. While I was in the bathroom looking at Instagram, I took my hat off in the bathroom. I don't know why exactly. Took my hat off in the bathroom. While I was in the bathroom, I was scrolling down Instagram, and I was looking at my Instagram stories, and I was made aware that a little something happened. Hold on. I was made aware of something. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, that's really weird. Hold on. I don't know what happened. This should have just kind of flawlessly worked. Oh, here it is. I was made aware by an Instagram story that the new Buzz Rickson's 2025 fall winter catalog was revealed. And that this is interesting to me. Does anybody? I always kind of wondered. I know reaction content is popular on the internet, so I thought maybe I would try some. I have not looked at the Buzz Rickson's fall winter catalog, but perhaps with my someone is telling me I flipped through this today. It's good. Don't you dare freaking talk to me. Don't you freaking talk to me. Like, I'm just kidding. Don't tell me it's good. I'll be the freaking judge if it's good, okay? So Zoomers love reaction, right? Right? So I'm gonna zoom for you, and I'm gonna react, and you all can zoom. Don't spoil it. Don't freaking spoil it, okay? I don't want any freaking spoilers. I haven't looked at it yet. But this does look like, if I may be so honest, it does look like on the front cover, they've got a G1 jacket. If I'm not mistaken, this is an original G1 jacket. So they've replicated the original Navy Bureau of Aeronautics G1 jacket. A G1 jacket, in case you don't know, is a goat skin jacket with an aniline finish. They're renownedly supple. They're supple jackets. It is sort of a cousin of the A2 jacket. It's got a fur, a mouton collar, nice fur collar. I'm pretty sure it looks like they're very proud of a particular G1, and I think this is an original variety. This is probably a vintage that they have on here. So, let's see. Ooh, okay, so it looks like they've got four G1s, if we can look at this. You can see the back. They're showing off, for freaks like me, they're showing off the fact that, does this look right on the stream? Is this looking okay to everybody? They're showing off on the back, the stenciling. So you see the USN on this one in the lower right corner. That's the U.S. Navy jacket, which the G1 is a Navy jacket. And then this one with just the U.S. and then with the off-centered U.S., these are Army jackets. So there's an Army variety of the G1 that is little known and is more difficult to find if you're really scrounging Army surplus stores in like the 80s or early 90s. The Bureau of Aeronautics. Oh my God, BUAAR. That is the original G1. And then I think this is an AN6552, and then the J something. I don't know all the letters, but there's like a J something. That's another Army one. I know, because big fan of these G1. I've never owned a G1 jacket. Never owned one. So as we can see, let's take a look at the table of contents. We'll try to go through this quickly because there's the way Buzz Rickson's does a catalog is they put what they're really proud of up front. It looks like Navy and Marine Corps they're going to be doing G1s. They do their A2s. I have one thing on my wish list, which is I would like a Buzz Rickson's rough wear A2 in a seal brown with a pigment finish. You want the pigment finish because that's waterproof, right? waterproof. You want the pigment finish. I mean, I don't think Roughwear ever actually made one with the pigment finish, which is why they never have one, but I wish Buzz Rixon's would make one, or make a Buzz Rixon's brand contractor A2 jacket with a collar stand and a pigment finish in seal brown. I would like that, but I don't know if they'll ever do that. Leather material, so U.S. Army, cotton wool nylon. So you get to page 40, Air Force Light Zone. This is going to be your L2B, L2A jackets. It's going to be those. So those are fun ones. And then we get to Army Air Force Intermediate Zone. This is the classic. We're in the middle of the catalog. Falling on the spine will be the MA1 jackets, the B-15C jackets. They talk about their zippers. U.S. Air Force Heavy Zone. I expect the N3B Albert Turner is going to be back this year. Accessories, maybe that nylon, or is it nylon? The webbing belt that sells out instantly. Hopefully that's back, because I wanted to get one last year. Buzz Rixon Sportswears, all of their logo t-shirts and whatever. Aviation Associates has the cosplay stuff. Then there's the William Gibson. It's not cosplay stuff. It's like extremely niche stuff that is for wealthy collectors. And then we have at the end, as always, the William Gibson collection, where they're still gonna have that same old photo of him with pattern recognition. That photo is ancient now. He's a much older man than that, but you know what? Preserve him the way you do the jackets, my friends. And then in the back, the very back, I like to point this out before we get there, because if I'm wrong, it would be extra funny. But you get to the very back of the catalog, and you're going to get to the mass shooter section, where they have the mass shooter attire, which is, I think it'll be very funny if they've changed that this year. But there's mass shooter attire in the back, where you can get a pair of black pants and a black trench coat and a black beanie hat and a black belt and a black turtleneck sweater. So we're gonna take a look now. But it looks like this year they're very proud of these G1s because of tariffs and such. But prior to that, because of COVID, they jacked up the prices of all Toyo Enterprises stuff across the board. And because of tariffs, they're jacking it up even higher. So I'm guessing these G1 jackets are going to be going for around 240,000 yen each, which on a good day would be $2.4 thousand, but it's cheaper than that now. So here we go. Oh, AN 652. Oh, stop it. AN 6552. This is in fact the Army G1 jacket with this freaking audacious orange lining. It is orange-dacious. I think this is a good jacket. 286,000. Wow. I said 242. What do I know? That is a spicy meatball as far as jackets are concerned. And maybe you want to pray about it. I'm honestly impressed that they went that freaking high. That's a nice jacket. It's goat skin. It's vegetable tanned. It looks wonderful. There's probably a little copy down here. Yeah, American Sportswear, 1944, bright red lining, Marine Corps. Yeah, good one. By American Sportswear Company. And then what's this over here? Is this a freaking Bronco hide Army G1? I think it is. Yeah, this is. So here's what I'm talking about. This is freaking Bronco hide, seal brown, Buzz Rixon Co., which is what they call it when they so significantly alter the historical garment to a point where they have to just put their own brand name on it, but they do it with this very era appropriate, very super authentic, legitimate looking inside label. So half-inch shearling sheep mouton. That's a pigment. It's Bronco hide, vegetable tan, pigment finish, and it's seal brown. This is what I want them to do in an A2 jacket with a collar stand. Come on, guys. Look at that action back on there. I mean, that's just a feature of your G1 jacket. Well, wonderful. This looks great. This is $253,000, which is approximately $200 cheaper than this one. This is clearly these things are probably going to sell out because this one has a wax finish as well. So, and that the goat skin really is marvelously soft, and then this Bronco hide's going to be just crazy thick. Nice jacket. Crazy looking jacket. Let's see what else they've got. They've got more G1s. This is the other Army 55 J14. I know of this jacket, Carl. This is a Pritzker and Sons jacket. This is the U.S. Navy Bureau of Aeronautics. This, I believe, is the first G1 jacket ever made. The very first one. I believe. The 55 J14. Notice it's not being called anything. It's being called the 55 J14. It's got the size label in there separately. What do we got? First jacket to be called the G1. Look how smart I sound now. What else do we have? And then this is type G1, the original G1, and it's got some patches on it. It's goat skin, vegetable, and chrome, and it is also a pigment finish. So the pigment finish, again, this makes it virtually waterproof, which is really fun. You look like this guy. Look like you're in a silent movie about airplanes. Deck zip jacket. They have this all the time. We're just trying to find what's hot. Deck hook jacket, deck trousers, deck zip. They got all these. We're through the new stuff. Those G1s are nice. I don't know if I can necessarily pull one off. It feels a little too cosplay-esque to me. An AL1. This is neat. This is the Navy's sort of N3B, but it's older. Do they seriously have the hood? I think the hood has 3 furs on it. It's coyote, it's alpaca, and it's mouton, right? Does it say that? Alpaca and wool pile, sheep, mouton, coyote. Yeah. These hoods have all the different furs. If you want to look like you slaughtered multiple animals in order to have your hood on your coat. Look no further. Look no freaking further. Look no freaking further. You're a real animal killer with this thing on. But yeah, and then there's the trousers for it. This is a little cosplay for me. I wouldn't wear this. But an N3B, which is like more cosplay, it's like way more Metal Gear looking. Like I would wear that. I used to wear an N2B. I've been waiting for Buzz Rickson's to bring the N2B back. I'm wondering if because the AL1 and its separate hood, which you're paying $2,500 for this full package, if you want to get the pants, you're paying even more. I'm wondering if because they've got this AL1 deal, if they're not going to have the N3B this year, the Albert Turner N3B, which is a heck of a jacket. But I want them to bring the N2B back. So here's my hope is that I want an N2B this year. That's the new thing I want. Coyote fur. Oh, a camouflage pattern deck A2 is neat. I like these jackets. I used to have one of these back when I was a teen. You could just go into a army surplus store and just kind of buy one. The military surplus store or just any given thrift store, because World War II had only ended 50 years ago. It's kind of like finding something from the 70s in a thrift store now. And they did make thousands of these. I like this camo one. This camo one is pretty neat. Deck A2 is just a reliable, comfortable jacket, and it's got a nice warm sort of nylon pile inside. Pea coats. Buzz Rickson's makes the short pea coat and the long pea coat. I would say always go for a long coat if you're in the winter, but a pea coat is peculiar because I think the long ones look churlish. I think they look churlish. I'm sorry to use strong language on this stream. They look churlish, whereas this looks this also looks. I think pea coats are churlish in general. You look like a sailor. So now we're getting to the A2 section. Here we go. Are they going to have seal brown pigment finish stand collar? This is actually what it all comes down to. This is determining, will I buy an A2, which I kind of don't want to buy an A2. I kind of don't. I have a sport coat now. Has everyone seen my sport jacket? It's visible somewhere, but only very briefly. Let's go ahead and see what is the answer to the A2 question. That is seal brown. That is seal brown. That is rough wear. I can see the collar stand. The collar stand is visible here. That's a stand collar. That's rough wear. That is seal brown. I don't think that's a pigment finish. It's a little too fancy looking. It's not as we're gonna see. Yeah, it's aniline hand finished. Well, I just would love this exact jacket with the pigment finish. I just want it with the pigment finish. That's all. I want the stand collar and a pigment finish. So this one's got a shirt collar, and it's Buzz Rickson's. This is their own, and it's got a pigment finish. It's got the red rib, which is very, very rare, by the way. The red rib is a rare accoutrement of a particular, it's an Aero leather, I believe, had the red ribs on their A2s. So this is, that is pigment, yeah, it's pigment finish. It says right down there. That's pigment finish. So they put pigment finish on this one with the red rib. I don't want the red rib, and I don't want the shirt collar. I want the stand collar. I like the shirt collar, but if I were going to keep an A2 for the rest of my life, I'd want it the other one. So we're back here in the more of a russet brown. This is a Buzz Rickson. This is a pigment finish vegetable, and this also is a shirt style collar. Why are they trying to kill me like this? Look at that shirt style collar. Again, beautiful collar, wonderful collar, but I want the collar stand. Cold weather testing unit. Oh my God, these patches are pretty good. This hand paint logo they've got is a little tacky, but I don't mind. Lets you know that these have been painted by hand by trained artisans. That is also a pigment finish. This is a handsome jacket with the pigment finish, but again, I want. That's probably all the A2s they have, right? No, they've got a couple crazy ones. These are all, these have shirt collars as well. They're really all in on the shirt collars. This is pigment, and this is a rough wear. So so there is a rough wear with the pigment finish, and it is in the seal brown, and it does have this color of ribbing. And at this point, I feel like I could kind of just call a guy and ask him to make me one. I don't think it would be that hard to call somebody at Toyo and get them to just make me one that like is the one I want. But I like the idea of waiting and reading the catalog. And nobody in the freaking Army Air Forces bought one off the rack or got one tailored. They bought them all off the rack. Yeah, we're through the A2s. We got the gloves. We got the brass whistle. If anybody wants to pay $50 for a whistle. C2 sweater. I love the C2 sweater. If I wore an A2 jacket, I would get one of these to go with it because they're beautiful. These sell out like instantly when they come out every year. Again, I don't really buy a whole lot of this stuff. Here's an A1 jacket. I love how they call this a summer jacket. You wear this in the summer, you're gonna be sweating like a champagne ham. What's next? This is them talking about their leather. There's pigment. That's the pigment finish. That's what we want. Tanker jacket, classic jacket, but this looks like freaking cosplay to me. This looks like something you'd buy at a video game convention. Like, no offense, it looks like there'd be like a Disco Elysium branding on it or whatever. Tanker jacket brown. I like the Civilian Conservation Corps jacket. They had this a couple years ago. I think that's a neat looking jacket. M43 liner. We're not super interested in any of this. M43 Okinawa, Louisiana. I can't wear any of these things that have any writing on them. This is Raiden's jacket because it says Jack. I can't wear any of these things that have writing on them because it's a little, I mean, I'm not going to be accused of stealing the valor of someone who served in Okinawa in 49, Japan 48, Philippines 50. I'm not going to be accused of stealing valor because unless I'm a freaking time traveler. But I still feel as a child of the service, it's a little gauche for me to wear anything that looks valor thiefish. M51 parka, if you really want to look like a freaking Metal Gear. Heck of a jacket. I'm trying to get rid of one. That's the black one in the mass shooter zone. We'll take a look at that in a minute. M65. Oh, Devil Zone Grim Reapers, Yokota Air Base, Japan 6468. I'm not an M65 guy. A little too Travis Bickle for me, but that is some cool embroidery. 13th Bomb, Grim Reapers, Devil Zone. That's actually like super legit. I want to see a close-up on this patch on the side. Not a big fan of, again, oh, there it is, hold on. We can get in there, There's a dragon. Is that the Yokota dragon? Yeah, B-57. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm interested in all these little historical things, but it's like too cosplay-esque for me. Here's the M65, no hood, extreme cold weather, and the liner. So I have the black and black one. Is this an extreme cold weather M65 with the camo? Because that's really neat. That's Erdl. That's an Erdl pattern camo. I really love Erdl. Does everybody know about the Erdl pattern? The Erdl pattern. It's Engineer Research Development Laboratory. The Erdl is one of my favorite camo patterns. It's not even, we're not joking about this. This is just something I actually like. I think an Erdl pattern M65 for cold weather is pretty neat. And they do sell the hood. So they don't sell the M65 hood for the olive jacket or the black one. And I love that they sell the Rescue Orange liner for this. This is actually, if you wear it right, this orange and green. You can get the Rescue Orange for the camo one. But again, you know, it looks a little cosplay to me. But the fact that they sell the hood, they don't sell the hood for the William Gibson one. I liked the idea of having the hood, but I don't like wearing hoods. Anyway. Oh, that's Mitchell pattern. Mitchell is the only better camo pattern, but Mitchell is not for clothes. It's only for like tents. Mitchell's the best. This looks way too American Apparel or Urban Outfitters for me, honestly. The Mitchell pattern camouflage fabric was officially adopted as a military standard for items such as tents and helmet covers. Although jackets and trousers made from Mitchell pattern fabric never existed as official government issue items. Exactly. I know my stuff. I like these trousers. I think, you know, somebody could make this work if they wanted to look really cool. If you want to go out to a specific type of forest and accomplish getting shot during deer season, you can check this one out. It would not be useful to wear. Is everybody enjoying this part of the stream? Do people like this? A Mitchell M65 would be nice. They don't have dude, I don't think they have a Mitchell M65. Maybe did they make one of those before? Here's an original L2. So we're into the light zone. So these are, you know, I think these are their bread and butter is these light zone jackets. So this L2 was designed to replace the A2. A little fun fact for everybody. It's made of nylon, which was actually a little bit more flammable than they wanted. A little bit more flammable than leather, which is, how's that for name of a Pulitzer Prize winning novel? More flammable than leather. But I do like that they're dedicated to this original L2. I have an L2. I bought an L2 from Buzz Rickson's a couple years ago that was based on the very first prototype L2, and it's in this insane brown color because they wanted it to look like leather. And then when the L2 became an official jacket with the L2A, they made it blue, which just looks like water. So it makes it harder to spot bodies when you're trying to fish. You know, when you're trying to fish bodies out of the drink. You know, the blue L2 is, I do love a blue L2. I wear one sometimes. They call me the blue bomber. That's not true. I don't own a blue L2A. But L2B, you know, they went straight to green. Ooh, is this a Northrop Scorpion commemorative red L2B? So, okay, let's skip past this one. Skyline Clothing is the gold standard in L2Bs, in my opinion. They make the best L2Bs because they've got the champagne lining, which is really nice, wool rayon. I would get a Skyline clothing L2B. I'm glad to see Buzz Rickson's making them again this year. They've made them like 2 years in a row. Last year they had the black William Gibson L2B in Skyline. I expect they're going to do that again this year. We'll find out in a second. So this is the red L2B Scorpion. This is the Northrop Scorpion. I have seen this photograph before of these guys wearing red L2Bs. I don't wear red because it's, I got Target-related PTSD. Target employees in the chat, you know, shout me out. But, yeah. That's cool that there's a red L2B. They had a red MA1 a while back. There's that cool Northrop logo. What do we got? In the mid-1950s, Northrop developed the F-89 Scorpion as an air defense interceptor. Among promotional photos, two pilots stood out wearing very interesting jackets. Yeah, there you go. that's neat. It's neat that they replicated this. So this has when you see this logo on Buzz Rickson's, by the way, when you see this logo, this means it's they're not sure. It means that the people who made it aren't sure, and you should accept the possibility that this is just kind of cosplay. They were just having fun when they made this. Someone says this would be good if you want to cosplay Kaneda from Akira. I think looking to the Blazing Red MA1, which is also a cool one. But I think, you can go either way if you want to have something cool to wear on your motorcycle. That's, honestly, I love leather as a material. I love Bronco hide as a material, goat skin, sheepskin, whatever. But you really can't beat government grade heavy nylon twill. It's just such a beautiful. Do not be fooled by the Alpha Industries jackets you can feel up at a goddarn store, at a goddarn American Midwestern shopping mall department store. Do not be fooled. The replica, the museum grade replica quality heavy nylon twill at that they make over at the Toyo Enterprises for the Buzz Rickson's jackets is freaking legendary, dude. Freaking legendary. Except no substitutes. You got to touch it to know it. So here we are in intermediate zone. B10 with the red rib. B10, another red rib with the hand painted, again, with these accoutrements on it. I'm not necessarily a big fan of that. I like B10s though. B15 test sample. This is interesting. They made one of these a while back. This is Personal Equipment Laboratory AirTech Service Command jacket, which is what I have in the original L2 sample. So this is a test sample B15, which still has the Bronco hide oxygen hose retainer clip, which is also on the original L2. Sorry, hold on. Original L2 has that Bronco hide oxygen hose retainer clip, which is neat. It's like the one piece of A2 leather left over. But this is pretty neat. I don't know. It's made out of rayon cotton, and it's got alpaca wool inside. It's a curious jacket. A very curious jacket indeed. I'm interested in it. If I don't know if I'm going to Japan this year, but I would like to. I don't want to buy one, but I would like to touch one in a store, try one on. Look at them knee pads on there, and look at these butt pads. You just got whole pads here for the hemorrhoids havers. Flying inner trousers. Now these are what we like to refer to as Mimsy pants, because they're Mimsy has a pair of snow pants that she bought on Temu that she wears when it's mildly cold outside, and she talks about how warm her legs are. So. Oh, B15C mod. So I really like this jacket. If you are interested in the MA1 and you can't find an MA1 that fits you, it's possible you might like a B15C, which came in this luxurious all blue color. Luxurious all blue. I think these jackets are just gorgeous. They are a sight to behold when you see them in person. And anyone who doesn't like the U.S. Air Force logo, first of all, it's objectively good graphic design. And second of all, the paint chips off as you wear it. It's the one thing that will degrade on the whole jacket is the sleeve logo. So that's something you might be interested in if you don't want this logo, the stencil. Because basically, if you were in the Air Force at the time this jacket was issued to pilots, and your stencil had chipped off, they would just put it back on there for you. They would paint it back on. So we're into the MA1s now. So don't B15Cs. Here's Albert Turner's. Albert Turner famously handled this this diagonal quilting on the Storm Flap. They got Albert Turner's. I can tell an Albert Turner from 200 feet away now that I got my freaking LASIK because of this beige zip tape that they use. The beige zip tape is beautiful. It's beautiful. And then, when it's on a rack, you can tell from the Halloween themed inner label. Just a classic Albert Turner MA1. They're not trying anything crazy in this economy. They're not trying to they're not going with a lesser manufacturer. Go straight to Albert Turner. Albert Turner's the big one. I don't know if were they the first? I think they're the first MA1 maker. It's based on the B-15. We all know this probably, but this is yeah, very nice. Undyed natural color inside lining. So this is just like your classic archetypical MA1, now available at a much higher price than previous years because of their COVID and their price bump and then the tariffs and all of that. Buy it in Japan if you can. The yen's weak as well, so they jacked up the price. Not a good time. I want to know if they have the stupid Slender one this year. I hope they don't. We're gonna take. They will lose their Michelin star if they have the stupid Slender one. They will lose their Michelin star if they have the Slender jacket. They've got the Slender jacket. Michelin star level down. Do not, under any circumstances, buy this jacket. If you want an MA1 jacket, if you want one, get the chunky one. It's supposed to be a chubby jacket. It's supposed to make your torso look like a gumball. It's supposed to make your torso look like a bubble, like a balloon. Okay? Peep these details, yo. Like, you see this right angle on the storm flap, the right angle that they're proud of. Occasionally on these Slender jackets, they round off the angle here, but they're keeping it. Yeah, why are they doing this? It's okay. They're just commenting on the diagonal, the zigzag stitching, which, you know, is what it is. But yeah, like the fact that they kept the right angular storm flap, this should kind of tell you everything you need to know. Like, look at the bodacious angle on this storm flap here. Look at that. That angle's freaking. It's mad, yo. It's mad. But you know, this just looks slouchy and it looks weird. Put this jacket on, wear a sweatshirt under it. Wear a freaking sweatshirt. Right? I don't know. Right? Wear a sweatshirt. I don't know. Wear a sweatshirt, pump it up, puff it up. I mean, they got this okay, so, oh my god, line. So they have the line crewman patterns here. They did this last year. Looks a little Kingdom Hearts, looks a little ska for me. I know it's functional. It serves a very, very important purpose if you're working on an aircraft carrier back in the early days of aircraft carriers. It's a good thing to have. It's an identifier jacket. It's fine. I wouldn't wear this for fashion. But, you know, y'all Gen Zers, I don't know, freaking YOLO style. I mean, this is kind of a bite to chew when it comes to YOLO. Like 64,900 for this. That's a lot for this kind of jacket. 94.6. Wait, is the Slender one more? Oh, the Slender one's the same price as the original one. I'm honestly ashamed that they make a Slender one. I think it's weird. Anyway. No matter how skinny you are, look at photographs. Find photographs of pilots, of Air Force pilots wearing jackets, and you'll see it's supposed to look puffy. So here we are, heavy zone. This stuff is straight cosplay to me. This B2 is very interesting. This is a Verber leather. This is a very, very interesting coat. This is like a 1930s, like, straight up old school bomber. They usually have the Bane coat, so this is a nice a little change of pace for Buzz Ricksons to have this slightly more unfamiliar B jacket. So good for them. And here's the B9. Oh, okay, hold on. We got two things going on here that I like. So this is the B9 with this insane orange lining. This is an overcoat. This is meant to be worn over a leather jacket, right? So you're two jackets in the hole here. You're spending $280,000 on this leather jacket and then $198 on this. Now this is pretty phenomenal. Manufactured between 1943 and 1944. This quilting is freaking out of this world, dude. Like, I want to see them get a little. I mean, they're not going to do it because they love being historical and replicacious. But I would love to see them use this kind of lining in like an MA1. I think that would be a wonderful sort of thing. Like to just make a hybrid jacket. They do hybrid jackets for anniversaries and such. So here is the N3B. So they have the Navy, the predecessor of this, and now they have the Army one. So it's I don't know. I feel like they're not going to have the N2B if they've got the N3B this year. That's an Albert Turner though. Look at that zip tape, right? N3B is a wild jacket. If you be a young person and you're just struggling to make choices about your clothing, I would say now is the time. If you've got 173,800 yen lying around, I would say now's the time to go all in on being an N3B guy or girl. Girls wear them too. Anybody can wear one of these. These are wonderful jackets. I had one long ago. I had a real N2B long ago as well, and I really want an N2B. I really want the Buzz Rickson to make. Last time Buzz Rickson's made the N2B, I had no money at all, but I'm not spending 173,000 yen on a N3B. I think it's just too. I mean, I like a long coat, but it's just a little cartoonishly long. But this jacket will last the rest of your life. That's a coyote fur ruff on the hood, and that's alpaca lining, I believe. No, it's acrylic boa with coyote trim. What do I know? It's not alpaca. The Army didn't do alpaca for any of this stuff. They didn't freaking do this. This is Mouton on here, on the B9. But anyway, let's continue. Ran into the chinos. I managed to get rid of all the chinos I was getting rid of. But I like the Buzz Ricksons. They have original spec chinos. Original spec, which is these on the left here in this image. I think they're some of the nicer chinos you can get, but they are very military. They're not gonna look super casual. Look how chunky the historically accurate ones are. The ones here on the right. So the 42s. So they got 42s, 45s, and then they got original spec. You know, whatever. Like, it's the chinos. They have these every year. They're reliably easy to get. All right, now we are into the area where they have the cheaper stuff. Wait, this isn't cheap at all. Lord, sorry. Forget me. Like, what do I freaking know? This sort of windbreaker is, this is the kind of thing that's going to sell out to a certain type of Japanese guy who doesn't own any other military clothing. He's going to go crazy for this. The classics, the Buzz Rickson staples, the chambray work shirts. I recommend these for anybody who wants a white or a blue button-down shirt that is not like a dress shirt or a suit shirt. I recommend these wholeheartedly. These are my favorite chambray shirts. Not so much for their Oxford shirt, which they only recently started selling, which is neat. This is an Air Force Oxford. I wish they had I wish I wouldn't buy it, but if they had the green, like Oxfords, like my dad had for his Army uniform, I think that would be kind of neat. Let's see, what else do we got? Herringbone work shirts. We're not interested in these. Ooh, this camouflage is neat. Yeah, these are just work shirts. We're in the area where they just have the bits and pieces. The denim pullover jackets, the trousers. Let's speed through here. Hickory jacket, dungaree jumper, N3 jacket, N3 trousers. I'm just looking for anything that might surprise me. Gold tiger pattern jacket. This is hard to pull off, but if you can, welcome to flavor country, you know. I wouldn't wear the jacket and the pants at the same time. That would maybe look a little weird. I like that they're committed to continuing to offer this World War II denim waist blouse, like this old-fashioned jean jacket. I see dudes wearing jean jackets like this. I think Levi's is now making jean jackets in this sort of weird old 4-button giant pocket style. Sugarcane is doing crazy stuff with these sorts of jackets now, replicating these long-lost Levi's. Same thing with these World War II. This is like, there's material shortage. They're like replicating the material shortage. Let's continue. Here's an array of pants. There's that black web belt. The Buzz Rickson's William Gibson web belt. What do we got? Hats. Oh, do not wear this Jeep cap. Nobody, don't wear this. Don't wear this Jeep cap. Don't be this guy. Look how this freaking guy looks. Don't wear this. There's a guy in my office. One of the officers I worked at in Japan who wore a hat just like this, like he wore like a army surplus Jeep cap all the time, and he looked like such a doofus. It made his head look so short. Is this a Bronco hide eyeglass case? Yeah. Wait, is it Bronco hide? Is it? A steer hide. Same thing. Okay, not really. I know there's a difference between a steer and a Bronco. These I believe collapse down. Shio Toki Igai wa oritatande compacto ni naru. I don't know what that means. But I would guess that these things fold down. I actually kind of like this glasses case. It's made it's a replica of a Richard Hoffman's glasses case from Germany from 1889. That's kind of neat. Not necessarily a surprise. I don't know if they've had that before. All right, thermal shirts. Okay, so they recently started doing something at Buzz Rickson's that I like. They did this last year. So I love their sweatshirts. I love a Buzz Rickson sweatshirt. I wear a large. I have a gray, I have a black, and I have an oatmeal color. So I have all three of these three here. This is just what I wear in the winter. I wear them with my jackets. If you get one, it feels tight. That's okay. Just if you feel like you can't roll the sleeves up, that's okay. Roll them up. It's fine. It's fine. They will roll up eventually. But they started doing something last year, which is replicating these freedom sleeve shirts, which is a sort of a bizarro universe, sort of government issue, raglan hybrid. So do you see this wavy seam line here? It's a tubular knit, right? So it is a loop wheeled sweatshirt with these freedom sleeves. I didn't buy any of these last year, but this year I'm thinking I'm back. I think I'm gonna buy this navy one. That's like $100. So, and that'll last the rest of my life. All of this stuff, a little cosplay-esque to me. I don't want to look like I'm working out on an Air Force base. Let's get to the good stuff. I like this Buzz Rickson's, I did buy one of these last year because I thought they would never make it again. But here it is, they're making it again. Buzz Rickson's logo shirt. Because I'm not a logo guy, but I go for Buzz Rickson's. I like the Army football shirt, which they also made last year. It's kind of cheap to make the same logo shirts, the same print shirts 2 years in a row, guys. Come on. It feels weird. Let's go to the next one. Aviation Associates. We're getting into the cosplay. This cotton C2 is neat because these are normally made of crazy worsted wool. So you get a cotton C2. I mean, I don't own one of those. They got one for your William Gibson black leather jacket as well that they haven't shown you yet. These jungle cloth A2s, these were like a big seller last year. I think they sold out like instantly. I didn't really want one, but it's neat to have an A2 silhouette, and it's a slightly more relaxed because it's not made of the stiff. It's not made out of freaking like Kevlar, like a Bronco hide jacket. It's just made crazy. It's just a non-Bronco hide A2, fun jacket to wear. Again, that's a little cosplay-esque for me. These wool deck hook jackets, these are kind of deranged. This looks very cosplay-esque. It looks like it might have Disco Elysium branding on it. This N1 in horse suede and a pair of horse suede pants. I'm sorry, if you buy this, you're freaking nuts. Like, this is like the most insane thing you could wear. This is, who's gonna buy this? Somebody who wears it exactly once and then just gives it away because they're so rich. This is gonna be, with taxes and such, this is gonna cost you $3,000 for each garment. The pants cost more than the jacket. This is just an insane thing. And that's what the Aviation Associates sub-brand is for. Oh, we're getting into the Billy Gibson zone. I like the Troy blanket lining stuff they do. I had a Troy blanket lined custom-made Levi's jacket for many years that I really liked. Anyway, let's take a look at William Gibson. That's that same old picture of him from the very first photo shoot they did for the very first MA1 that they made for him. And he's wearing, as you can see, the Albert Turner. So they stopped making the Albert Turner William Gibson jacket for years, and then they started again 2 years ago. And if they're smart, they'll do that again this year. And there it is. That is Albert Turner. Albert Turner confirmed. You'll notice the zipper pull is different on his. You see how it's got the like the paracord zipper pull? I don't know why that is. And it's like really, really, it looks really like murdered out. But you know, who knows? Because he's got the long one. He wanted a long one. So they made one that's cut long. Is this a picture of the long one? No, it's not the long one. But it's a lot glossier in person. It looks really matte here, but it looks more like that in person. These are just some of the most beautiful jackets on earth. I've never owned one. I like of the William Gibson one. I've always wanted one, but I never bought one. I do have this. This is the Skyline. So they got Albert Turner and Skyline. Well, they have the Kingdom Hearts jacket, the ska jacket, the Hot Topic jacket, and the William Gibson blacked out non-orange. Why not just go straight for the Halloween one at that point? I love the Skyline L2B with the gold lining. It's my favorite jacket. And then they got a black World War II denim blouse, black waist overalls. That's actually neat. Black shoes, black leather. I mean, you know, this stuff's just kind of crazy. The black A2, does it even have a collar stand? Does it have a collar? It doesn't have a stand collar. Black B2, that's nuts. This is new. And they have the ANJ3A in horsehide, black horsehide. And so they have their 2 front cover jackets here are done with the black tanning. So, and now I guess we're about to step into the mass shooter zone, probably. No, a couple more things. They got a black G1. They always have a black G1, black AL1, black peacoat, black pants. So you could wear this black peacoat and these pants and look sort of normal. Black jungle cloth A2. That's not even black at that point. Shine a flashlight on it. It's basically red. Black B9, tankers, jacket. Are we almost in the mass shooter zone? Mass shooter zone has been achieved. If you gotta shoot a place up, get this M51 black with the hood, the black M51 trousers. I would use the safety of the hood, and then you want the black hat, the black watch cap, and the black nylon belt if they have those. Black M65 again, a little too Travis Bickle. Wow, black overdye tiger jacket is neat. This is actually a little less ostentatious than the real one, which makes you look like you're straight up, what do you call it? Straight up heading to Vietnam, or headed back from Vietnam. And then there's the black chambray. Yeah, okay, so you wear a black chambray work shirt, the black chinos, the black A4 cap, the black A10 gloves, the black belt, and then you put on the M51 parka. I would put the M51 trousers on over the chinos, and then you go kill either Osama bin Laden or, you know, if he's dead already, freaking whoever you want, dude. I kind of want this web belt this year. It's probably going to sell out again. There's the back page. There's that sweet G1. Well, that's it. We've now read the whole Buzz Rickson's catalog. Kind of meant to go all the way through that a little faster. But that's the Buzz Rickson's catalog. I hope that was very informative to anyone looking to make some purchases. I will not be buying an A2. Will not be buying an A2 this year. Oh, Dick Carroll, you were here for the Buzz Rickson's catalog read. If you would all like me to do it, please, you feel free to subscribe. Campaign for my partnership. If you would like me to do it for the Sugarcane catalog when it comes out, which should be shortly. I love the Sugarcane catalog, the Toyo, the Taylor Toyo Whitesville catalog as well. I'll do them all. I'll do them all for you, everyone. Was anybody / everybody impressed by my knowledge of sheepskins and finishing procedures? Was anyone? Thanks. I know a lot about military attire, being, again, as I've said, a child of the service. I'm a service child. I'm a child of the service. These colors don't run, etc. They don't run. So, you know, I know all this stuff. I don't know. Are there any items I personally would purchase? I'm going to get that Freedom Sleeve Navy sweatshirt because I'm a fan of the Freedom Sleeve, and I'm glad Buzz Rickson's dug it up. They really straight dug it the heck up, didn't they? They dug it up. I'm going to get my blue one. I'm going to get my blue one. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get my blue one. Right? I don't know. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get my blue one. I'm going to do it. But that's really about all there is to that, right? What else would I get? I don't think there's anything else I would get this year. I got all the clothes I need. I don't need too many more clothes. Where do I get my I usually, if I were to buy a Buzz Rickson's item, I would purchase it direct from Hinoya.shop. Hinoya.shop. They love to tell me to subscribe and get 500 points. Ain't gonna subscribe. And then they love to tell me to switch to US currency, which they already have. But yeah, they got all the Buzz Ricksons here. And if you jump on them, you can get them. Personal Organizer, Rayon Aviation Associates, Rayon Paisley Scarf. These belts are sold the heck out. There are thousands of dudes who look exactly like me who really want these belts. The mass shooter belt is there, I'm gonna stop saying it's for mass shooting. I do get scared though. If I see someone wearing that go into a public bathroom and not come out for 10, 15 minutes, I do get scared. Anyway, I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then I think they sell some of it for pretty cheap. I do not exactly know how Toyo Enterprises turns a profit. I mean, they do clearly, but they're priced so reasonably above the cost, and then they're marked up so lightly by Hinoya and such. The dedication they put into making that stuff is quite frankly so insane. That having purchased all of the machines, like they're making stuff on the actual machines, like they're out of their minds over there, and they want people to wear it. And they've been doing this for 30 years, which, as you can see, they've been doing this for 32 years, actually. 32 years, baby. 32. I don't know if you can still get this hat. I think this hat is sold out. I am an idiot for hats, and I straight up, just like when I saw this in the catalog 2 years ago, I was like, I'm going to get that hat. And I got it, and then I flat out never wore it. I never wore it even once until like a couple weeks ago. I started wearing it, and I love it. You'd like to hear more about the difference between an MA1 and an L2B? Well, I'm not your freaking professor. Okay, well, maybe I am. An MA1 is for intermediate zone, and an L2B is for light zone. So, L2B is meant to replace a leather jacket in A2, where an MA1 is meant to replace a fur-lined jacket, a B jacket. So the L replaces the A, the M replaces the B. Does that make sense? So the L is, which one do I prefer? Well, I wear them at different times. So I have an MA1 E-Type, which is the one that Steve McQueen wore in the film The Hunter. It is a replica of an Alpha Industries MA1 E-Type, the final MA1 ever made, with vertical ribbing on the storm flap quilt. I love that jacket. Do not be fooled by my saying Alpha Industries just now. This was exactly this jacket came out the moment before Alpha Industries jumped off the freaking cliff. Alpha Industries makes Halloween trash for scam slurpers now, people who slurp up scams. So I wear that MA1 when it's a little cold. I wear it with the scarf when it's a little colder. I wear it with the Uniqlo Heat Tech under my Buzz Rickson sweatshirt when it's really cold. When it's freezing, I wear my Nanamika coat. But we don't need to talk about that right now. I wear the MA1 when it's cold, and I wear the L2B when it's anywhere near not cold. When it is possible to wear the L2B, I wear it. When it's possible, when it's like, that's why I loved living in the San Francisco Bay Area, because it's L2B weather year freaking round. Yeah, L2B. It always behooves one to be carrying an L2B in the Bay Area because you can throw it on. It's wonderful. Love those jackets. But yeah, you know, it's just different weather for different jackets. You got to wear both. Pacific Northwest is that's a 2-jacket climate, Ricky. That's a 2-jacket climate. It behooves you to have both. Because you can wear an MA1 with a t-shirt. And also, these jackets is pretty freaking waterproof, dude. They dry really well. So you don't want to layer under an L2B. You look like a psycho when you layer under an L2B. You look weird. You look like the Michelin Man if you're layering under an L2B. L2B is for t-shirts. It's a jacket to throw on over a t-shirt. L2B also has no inside pockets. No inside pockets on an L2B. So, no inside pockets. So, the MA1's got 2 inside pockets, and they're deep as heck. You can fit 2 sunglasses cases each in the inside pocket of an MA1. You can fit any modern large phone in the inside pocket of an MA1 as well. So an MA1 is, I mean, I don't want to like toot my own purchasing horn too much, but an MA1 is basically the perfect garment, because it's a good, heavy yet flexible jacket that can be warm like a coat, and it has big old pockets for carrying things, and it carries them high on the chest, close to the center of gravity. They slide right in like this. Your phone slides right in like that. Beautiful. At any rate, I'm going to use the old toilet, and then I suppose check out some video games. We'll be right back after this. Oh, I'm back. Why is for some reason my camera's lower? Did my sofa get moved back? Was Mimsy stretching on the floor? I think Mimsy might have been stretching on the floor before the stream, and that might have she might have pushed the sofa back. Well, god darn it. That just won't do. Did everybody enjoy my Buzz Rickson catalog reading? You know, here's a little story, a little true story. Back when I was living in Japan, which is a thing that happened. We've all, you know, we can deal with it, right? Hold on. Back when I was living in Japan, I was a model attached to a modeling agency, because that's the only way to really get paid for it. You know, it was a thing I did. They were very understanding that nobody at the modeling agency, which specialized in young men who were weird looking, they were basically nobody at the modeling agency was normal looking, but that was fine because that's what the clients usually wanted. There was the understanding that they all had jobs and none of them were doing it full time. It was a specific type of model that was represented at this agency. So at one point, I asked the guy, the agent guy, was like, is there any brand in particular you would like, that you would enjoy modeling for. And I said, right off the top of my head, I said, Buzz Rickson's, dude. Anything Toyo Enterprises, Buzz Rickson's, get me in there. And he immediately says, they don't do models. So that's, if you noticed while looking at the catalog that there were no models, there were only historical photographs and then incredibly sterile photos of the merchandise. I knew that, but, I wanted to give it a shot anyway, I've been told by reliable sources that I do have the physique of a helicopter pilot. I've been told this. I've been told this by a lot of guys who have known helicopter pilots. I've been told I have the physique of a helicopter pilot. Which is true. Helicopter pilots are not. They're not renowned for their muscles. They're renowned for just kind of looking weird, kind of gremlin-esque, right? So I got a bit of that gremlin-esque going on. I got a bit of a gremlin-esque, and that's apparently what a helicopter pilot has. So that's me. I'm going to go ahead and get on to this video game. I mean, I'm going to tell you what, I'm considering just playing this game by myself, considering it, and then just kind of game taping it to you all, because I don't know if it's like I don't feel entertaining while I play it. Not going to play UFO 50. No, I already played enough UFO 50 by myself. I'm not going to play that for any kind of an audience. But, we'll go ahead and just get in here. I don't know, whatever, man. I got my Donkey Kong. Oh, yeah, I just did a puzzle the other day that I was not really feeling excited. Basically, doing that puzzle for the third banana and having to contend with Donkey Kong's, quite frankly, shockingly imprecise punches really did not... It didn't tickle my fancy. Oh, my God. Can a man not just stand and bask? For gods. Do you have to be telling me to hold the button to make the music to find my way? I know the controls, dude. I freaking know the controls. The players stopped moving for 3 seconds. What do we do, Shaggy? I don't know. Let me ask my wife. And she says, you yell at him, Shaggy, she says. Don't you let them stand around. You all thought Shiggy wasn't... Oh my God! Telling me how to do the downward punch. Man, again... This is like my favorite game I've played in a very long time. Oh, I gotta be Zebra. I gotta be Zebra for this, I know. I gotta be Zebra for this. I gotta be Zebra. I gotta be Zebra for this. Oh my God, I'm jumping. Wait, what? Wait, what? Well, they just kind of shut me out. Can you stop being a zebra, please? Can you please stop being a zebra? Just small ruins at the bottom of the ocean here. Even we do not know who made them nor for what purpose. But there is a sense of adventure in mysteries with no explanation. We'll just say that these ruins were made by our ancestors, and to take no further questions. Alright. God, that banana got freaking blown up, dude. I feel like for as insistent as they are that I hold the L button to see where I am supposed to go, I feel like they could make these music notes like even more obvious if they really wanted to. My man loves doing flips in the water. You ever do a flip in the water when you're a child? You get in the pool and do a flip in the water? I'm going to tell you one of the things that getting old is that's, I don't want to call it underrated, but I want to call it I mean, it's not underrated. It's not, I wouldn't even call it under talked about. It's just kind of a thing that I've never really heard too many people talk about. One of the things about getting old is just assuming, and it's like, I don't do this, but I've heard old people speaking out loud in public, assuming that kids don't do such and such anymore. You know? You know, being like, kids don't do flips in the water anymore. Kids don't go swimming anymore. And it's like, you're not a child. You know? You're not a child. It's not that kids don't do it anymore. It's that... Wait, what? Well, I'm confused. Oh, I get it. I get it now. That's a banana. Wow, there was a serious frame drop there. Did you see that? I love this game. I love these freak challenges. Wait, what's my guy doing? Is this ground gonna blow up on me? Oh! My guy got freaking blasted. I don't know what this material is. Oh, it's just deforms. It's freaking voxelocloxel. Did you know that voxels were just gonna be back? Did anybody like... Oh, I'm done. Stick a freaking fork in me. I'm Donkey Kong. Well, if I gotta die, I might as well die slow. Was it? I don't think it was close at all. I think it was really far, and I freaking whiffed it, bro. My guy's just blasted. Please get me out of here. We don't want to be here anymore. I am Donkey Kong. I enjoy... Oh my god, she's gonna tell me that we should take a break. Oh, I don't like when she keeps telling me that I don't like that she's gonna keep telling me my health is low while there's a sound playing that my health is low and I'm blinking and flashing. And all I have to do is just punch and destroy things. Until I find apples, and then she yells, "Look, an apple." I just don't think any game should have a sound when your health is low. I just really don't think. I think it should be in the accessibility features. I've never met... Are you okay? Yeah, I'm punching things to... I know an apple. That's what I was looking for. I mean, it could be that everyone I've ever talked to in my life really just wants me to like them, so they want me to they want to agree with everything I say. But I've never met someone who has participated in a conversation about low health noises in video games who has said, "I like them actually." I've never met such a person. I've never met one. Nope. Is this what you wanted, Shiggy? Is this what you wanted me to do? Oh, nice. My guy's freaking crazy, dude. I'm sorry. He's like nuts. Like Donkey Kong's got something wrong with him. He's slapping his hands in the water. My guy's like a big gorilla-shaped dog, dude. I hate you all. I'm not like the world's biggest fan of this mechanic, this float up mechanic, but it is kind of neat. Yeah, they really want me to whistle to, so I gotta go up there. Alright, I can get up there. I gotta go that way then, I suppose. I will get up there today. This is like the most sort of freeform area that we've been to in the game yet. You know? Oh my god, give me that apple. Like, they're really kind of trusting me to just kind of find my way here. We're gonna see if we can actually get into... Oh, I was here before. Nintendo, all with their, like, any game by Nintendo that has melee attacks, they're, and I actually love this, to be honest. They're, like, really strict about, you know, hitting it correctly. Like, you gotta actually hit the guy. They're not gonna give you any kind of God of War style, the God of War PS2 style, like, cheat. Ain't gonna help you. Ain't gonna help you. We made it. Donkey Kong is splashing back. Donkey Kong has made it to his next objective. And he got a fossil leaf. I know there's a banana. I'm gonna freaking eat it, dude. Don't tell me what's where. My guy up punched that banana. What? He just vaulted right over this thing. Big watermelon observation log. One day a seed we planted grew like none other. It seemed for a while that it would never stop growing. It's so big now. But we do wonder how such magnificent fruit must taste. Won't someone strong and hungry come and break open the watermelon for us? No one is that strong or hungry. Okay, well, I'm gonna do it. You freaking posers want to stand around talking about a piece of fruit? Yeah. You're congratulating me for doing what the game was forcing me to do? That's cool. Okay. The best way to conquer the big watermelon and get up high, then take a dive. Wait, I thought I just read a thing that's basically a confession to having never tasted this thing. Okay. Oh, Daddy's straight dead. This is good. Blast off boardwalk. Daddy's blasting off again. You're gonna miss the freaking swimming pool, buddy. Oh god, I just face hold that. Why punch down when you can punch up? I got a skill point, but I cannot spend it. Wait, I can. Spin jump, rotate, then press B for spinning attack. Oh, I was already rotating really fast. Oh, okay, my guy's wild. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, well. It's time to go. Yeah, I know, I can see it. I'm the one who climbed all the way up here. Well, all you did was say obvious things. God, that's so disgusting. I love it so much. Yeah, my guy's sick and he's gonna get in there. Oh, this is cool. My guy knows how to eat. My guy's freaking nuts. He's freaking dangerous. I don't care what anybody says. This guy's freaking dangerous, dude. This kid is sick. Is he eating? He is eating. Sounds are mildly disgusting. Well, let's see what else is in here. Let's jump on down this red hole. What, there's gold? There's gold in them with our watermelon? Okay. What's up? That's 3 bananas falling down the hole. We're gonna need to enable that tuning fork. That thing's gonna pop. That got freaking Gallagher, bro. Talk about making a splash? Did you literally just say that? Should have said talk about jumping splash. I want that whole thing, bruh. Alright. Yeah. That's what they call the stuff. And that's why they call it the stuff. The end. This would be the perfect time for the end screen. Oh, it's Poppy Kong. Her name should just be Hot Kong, right? Was it? I just got so much gold, it's disgusting. Oh, I missed. Oh my god, my dude got smashed. Oh my god, my dude is getting freaking ping-ponged. I didn't know they were gonna add a little spice. I didn't know they were gonna add a little spice. Someone was asking, was there even an elder in this? We're not done with the lair yet. We're traveling between every zone consists of multiple layers. There's probably one more of these Transformos, Tempest lair. So we got Resort and Tempest, I suppose. Elephant. I'm gonna become an elephant. I know it. They can't stop making their beloved characters into freakish elephant hybrids. Stormed into the Tempest. I need to change Pauline's clothes. She looks really stupid. Again, she looks like a little girl in the shopping cart at IKEA. A girl who's about to live life like she was always allowed to wear whatever she wanted. Oh. When I was a child, my parents let me wear whatever I wanted, is what she'll say someday. Except she won't say my parents, she'll say my Donkey Kong. Imagine if Donkey Kong was your freaking dad. He just goes around punching the walls of your house all the time. You know what they say about a man who, punches the wall. You know what they say about a man who punches walls when he's angry. You might be a redneck. I'm surprised they're letting me climb. This is like this game is like made for people who played Breath of the Wild and kept getting mad that they couldn't climb in the rain. Donkey Kong's like, I don't freaking care, you idiot. I'll climb in the rain. Shiggy's wife is just losing her mind. She's ripping her hair out by the handful at the sight of this big freaking gorilla sprinting up the side of a rain-slick mountain. He should be slipping. Why isn't he slipping? Shigeru Miyamoto is just, he's smoking like 5 cigarettes at the same freaking time. And he's like, baby, the gorilla does what he wants. I can't stop him anymore. And she says, but you loosed him upon this world, Shiggy. And he says, that was a different me. That was a different time. That was a different time, baby. I've got to say I'm a little perplexed at the body horror angle of this game. How much gold do you want, pal? Oh, I'll take that one, I don't care. I'm just basically buying bananas. Man's gotta buy a banana. I love that they're making Banjo-Kazooie noises. I think that's very funny. A guy got really mad at me once for calling it Banjo-Kazooie. So I just always call it Banjo-Kazooie. If if I'm thinking about that guy. And I think about that guy all the time. And how mad he got that I called it Banjo-Kazooie. Hey, what's up, guys? I don't care about y'all. I don't care about y'all. This is like the most NASCAR fan, like, way to play a video game. Donkey Kong goes to the gym and he's just like ripping the bricks out of the wall. I like how he says, for you! When he throws it. I could engage these guys toe-to-toe. But I'm a donkey driving man. What can I say? Hey, you want to tussle, buddy? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to drop that. I meant to hit you with it. God, he's freaking history. Oh, what's up? Who's this guy? Is that a ukulele character? What is that? Oh, you can die. If Donkey Kong could talk, he would say such redneck stuff. He would say, if he's got bones, he can die. He'd say stuff like that, probably. If it's got bones, it can die. See, yeah. That's how he'd talk, probably. I don't think there's too many redneck gorillas, as they are not from a part of the world that has rednecks in general. I don't care if your bones are gold. For you! Oh, I'll take that. Let me go on and punch that. I actually want to get underneath it. As punching the bananas from beneath has become my new favorite thing. That's not letting me do it to this one. Oh, that was really good. That was good, wasn't it? I really want to get Mitchell pattern camo pants for my guy. Can we get Mitchell's? I think Erdl pattern is good. Erdl is actually my favorite camo pattern. There's gotta be an elder here. You should say hi. I said Erdl, not elder. Lord. Oh, they got Rain Parka. Songbird? What are you talking about? Show me the freaking money, dude. You want to talk to me? If I was an elephant, I too would use my trunk to hold a tiny umbrella in the rain. Whilst otherwise shellacked in a raincoat. Build me a house now that I've killed you and you've been reborn. Why is it $100 to build the house? Who's gonna arrive here without $100? Seeing as dying makes you lose money. Like... And these houses are like for healing. I like the army blanket looking blankets back there. That's neat.
I love the sound the rain makes when it's falling on the roof.
Dana Roof, it's rocks.
Even wind and rain can sound like music if you know how to listen.
Okay.
Night.
I think you're talking about music theory. Which music theory dictates everything is music. Did you know this? Military blankets. Of course I dreamed about bananas, you idiot. Like, that's like the most inanely obvious thing any person has ever said. How dare you joke about the possibility of my dreaming about anything else? That's another fossil. Do we have enough fossils to, Sometimes a guy's just gotta hate all the rock. So, I love this game. And I just want to say, I just do not believe this gorilla could actually do this. I was fine with it, like, earlier in the game, but the more I do this, the more I'm like, there's no freaking way this guy could do this. There's no freaking way. There's just no way. He would get so tired. Like, his goddarn hands would be hamburger, his freaking carpals and metacarpals would be bone powder. There's only one way to go when you reach the bottom. And that's to the side, baby. Yeah, we're looking at a guy who could probably kill Goku. If his life meter weren't so freaking short. Whoop, we're dead. I'm done. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm heading down to the planet's core. Wow. You're gonna use one of my extras for that? That's rude. Well, let's find the original hole. Oh, you're not gonna let me see my... Wow, I really did just fall off the bottom of the world, didn't I? There's a style shop? Shoot. There's that original hole. This is good. This is what... This is the footy freaking dreams are made of. Oh. You know, I kind of thought I was digging for a lot longer than that. Like... Switch 3. I need a switch 3 to run this at a higher frame rate. Okay, so there's a whole, sort of a city. Sometimes my guy sounds a lot like Banjo the Bear. I think him and Banjo could hang out. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Did you all see the other day it was the 40th anniversary of Rare? 40th anniversary of like 2 good video games spread across, you know. No offense. No, Rare's fine. Rare's fine. It was their 40th anniversary. And I was reading some comments on social media and I had to quickly disengage. Cuz I saw someone say, you know, bots were arguing with one another about whether or not Nintendo should have bought Rare instead of Microsoft. And people saying Nintendo didn't want to buy Rare. And all of that, you know. The old conversations that always happen when people talk about Rare's one of those woulda, coulda, shoulda stories, right? They could have made more Banjo-Kazooie games. They should have made them. They should have made more Donkey Kong 64s or whatever, right? There's a lot of those. They could have been the best, right? I don't think they could have been the best. I think they had a lot of competent game design and a lot of very rote level design, and they had spectacular programmers and technical stuff. I don't think there's anything remarkable, like actually remarkable about anything they ever did. They got access to an SGI workstation, a refrigerator-sized computer before so-and-so did. You know. Alright. I don't want to hate on them. But I saw someone being like, it's a crime that we'll never get a official Diddy Kong Racing sequel because it's got too much Nintendo licensing in it or whatever. And it's just like, I suppose so. I suppose so. Yeah, I do think Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts was the most realized game they ever made. I think Sea of Thieves is actually super interesting. Super interesting. I mean, it might even just be their best work. Like, flat out, straight up. It might be the best thing they've ever made. It's just, if I'd been a little young, if that had come out during the early Xbox 360 time, shoot, dude. I think Diddy Kong Racing is actually a very, very good video game as well. So I think Diddy Kong Racing is good. Nuts and Bolts has some neat ideas. Sea of Thieves. So I'm doing a power ranking. I think in order to be iconoclastic, I would put Sea of Thieves at the top. I would put it at the top. And I would put Nuts and Bolts under that, and then I would put Diddy Kong Racing under that. And then everything else goes into the slop tier, I would say. Okay, maybe not everything. I'm being mean. Yeah, those banana tusks look extremely pornographic. Someone says they look disgusting. I'm going to call it what it is. This elephant's banana tusks look like gangrene. They look his banana, the massive Cronenbergian elephant's banana tusks look equal parts pornographic and gangrenous. There's the clip for you if you'd like a clip. Someone's saying too bad they didn't get to do that Perfect Dark. They weren't making that Perfect Dark. That was being made by some quadruple A development collective involving Crystal Dynamics and whatnot. They didn't make the new Battletoads either. They're just churning out Sea of Thieves content for years and years and years. Years and years and years. So yeah, okay, I wouldn't put everything in the slop tier. I'd put GoldenEye in the high tier as well. I think GoldenEye, Original Perfect Dark, those games are cool. I actually think Kameo Elements of Power would go above Star Fox Adventures. God, how have I played every single one of these games? Grabbed by the Ghoulies, that's like a ZX Spectrum video game on the Xbox. So it's kind of a weird one. But you got Cameo and you've got PD Zero. Those two games are at the very least interesting. At least interesting. But I do not like DK64. It is such a meme game. I do not like a Bandcast. Not a Bandcast fan. And Banjo-Tooie is far, far worse than Banjo-Kazooie, as if that were possible. But, you know, I appreciate that those games are preserved on modern consoles and you can play an HD version. I think that's neat. I mean, again, I've talked about this before. Y'all have heard me talk about this. 3D platformer is not even really a genre of video games. There's like a couple of them. There are so fewer 3D platformers than you might think. Because, you know, you get to your Jak and Daxter, and then eventually they start... The open world games, Grand Theft Auto took over, right? Like, they start adding guns. Ratchet and Clank, that's not even a 3D platformer anymore. It's got more in common with Devil May Cry at points than it does with Super Mario 64. So, it's kind of worth... Oh, I thought I was about to... I thought I was about to freaking do something. I thought I was about to freaking swing on a thing or something. I didn't know what I was doing. Donkey Kong 64, someone in the chat is saying you know somebody who thinks Donkey Kong 64 is the best. That's crazy. Oh, because it has the multiplayer FPS mode in it, so it has literally other... Yeah, that's like saying CC's is the best pizzeria in the world because they got all you can eat. CC's Pizza, ironically, is where I learned the complete list of foods a pregnant woman can't eat. And I memorized it. I mean, it's current circa like 2009 or so. Because I was there with a friend who had a pregnant wife. Or a PW, as they call them. And she had a printout. And she's just kind of reading it. What are they? I'm not gonna recite the list for you. My street cred is already insanely high. I don't need to start discussing what I know about the day-to-day life of pregnant women after just exhaling so much knowledge, and military attire throughout the years. Or what a modeling agency guy knows about Toyo Enterprises. There's only so much information I can give for free every day. CC's Pizza, though, dude. CC's Pizza certainly is the Donkey Kong 64 of pizzerias. I would say. There's so much of it. I used to love buffets, let me tell you. We've talked about this before. Someone actually asked me just the other day if this was a bit, but I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it nicely and sincerely. There have been times in my life of severe financial insecurity. There have been many of them. Okay. So yeah, I've enjoyed buffets in the past, but ever since my first big boy job... okay, so not my first big boy job, but when I'm big boy jobbed up, as one gets. Okay, can you stop, like, making me read stuff? I want to talk about when I'm big boy jobbed up. When I'm big boy jobbed up, as one does get at points in one's life, if one is fortunate enough to have a college education / a particular set of skills, as it were. When I'm big boy jobbed up, I don't do buffets. I 100%... Oh, I just dropped straight into the lava to avoid that guy. That was actually kind of clever of me. I don't know exactly what I was supposed to be doing here. Blaster, can you be quiet, baby? I'm gonna keep hitting this. I know that I'm not supposed to, but I wanted a little footy of that. I'm not actually using this footage for anything, but we are capping beautiful footage. You know, a lot of people ask, this is a joke, nobody's ever asked this, but like, a lot of people ask me if my capture protocol when streaming differs from my capture protocol when capturing like, games for the express purpose of making YouTube videos, and the answer is yes. I save my live stream archives as a fragmented MP4. You know, H.264.
Now where's that ancient record?
Constant bit rate, 45 megabit. I gotta do a little fight. Whereas my other videos, my Canon footage for most video games captured for the video reviews, that's in an HEVC NVENC. It's an H.265. And I cap that at a CQP. They say anything under 13 is placebo, and I'm a bit of a video quality hypochondriac, so I go for CQP 12, bro. CQ level 12. What are we doing here? Got gyro aiming like a freaking Splatoon pro, dude. I think Donkey Kong would really... Okay, what am I doing? For you! Sounds like he's about to pitch this guy on bubble tape. Oh! My man's got slammed. For you, not them. I feel like wait for the boss to tire himself out is pretty gauche. Wait, what? Ah, man. I don't want to do this. This isn't fun. Wait for the boss to tire himself out is such a hacky mechanism. Oh, they won't let me leave? I was willing to come back and do this later, but, what even is this guy supposed to freaking be? Am I supposed to chunk jump up and punch him? I don't even know. Man, something smells really bad all of a sudden outside. I don't know what happened. I got my window wide open because it's freaking nice out there. I don't know what the heck that smell is. It smells like somebody filled their diaper at 100 miles per hour. My God, it's ghastly, Lord. It's just kind of discombobulating. It kind of feels like having a stroke. A stroke of the nose, as it were. I'm so bored. Okay, what? Did I hit him? I hit him. Okay, I hit him. Defeat the sinister Blusterwing. This is a real get bored to die situation. This is like a real workbench encounter. Like, somebody just kind of had something like this in their old prototyping cauldron. I was like, yeah, this could be something, right? Just like this is like pure gray box boss design. Okay, yeah. Alright. This is insane. I mean, Mimsy's back, everyone. Mimsy's back. Okay, like, I seriously, okay. I'm gonna keep throwing this sand at the guy. Like, I mean, I feel like he's, like, spitting so much sand out that... I honestly love how Nintendo games have this slightly cruel mixture of tutorializing you about the most obvious stuff and then having something like this where it's like, I don't know what this guy is, much less don't tell me what to do. I don't know what this guy is supposed to be, much less like what I'm supposed to do to him, much less what he's doing here. Like, I don't know what he's doing. He's got gold falling off of him and he's spitting sand out and he has a laser? It's just all very, it looks like an It Takes Two boss. I got him. Well. Okay. I just gotta get him in the back with his own sand. Which there is no shortage of. I feel like that was the first thing I tried to do. And I feel like I did it like 3 times. But did I just miss the hitbox? Is that it? Whatever. Let's keep smoking. I do think having a battle where I am incentivized to punch at stuff. Well, my boy didn't get it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so... I'm sorry, this is just like comically slow-paced. Like, if you're gonna have a boss that's this slow-paced, make him kill me really, like, make him hit really hard. To at least make me mad. You gotta wait for him to reach the end of one of his little orbits. You gotta hit him in the back. Because he's got a mask. And whatever material that is his behind area is weak. And I can't actually get in at it because his hitboxes are insanely overlapulous. I don't like this. Oh, I fell into the freaking... He turns around so fast. Like, come on. So... Alright, what are we doing here, fellas? Come on. Yeah, I'm dead. Thank you, for God's sake. It's interesting. Okay. The very first thing I tried to do didn't work. But then I tried it again many more times and it didn't work. And then eventually, it did work. So that's mysterious. This is just a very fiddly, underbaked little encounter. I don't think this isn't like fun. I don't think it's playing to any of the strengths. Like, I just need to get behind him, but there's like no... I could be one of my faster versions. Like, I could be a faster guy. See, you really gotta hit him right on there, right? Okay, well now that hit him. Wait, no, it didn't hit him, did it? Like, his friggin' wings are so big. I throw the thing and it's so slow. I feel like none of these timings are like matched up. Like none of these timings are pleasantly attuned. I mean, I know what to do and I just don't like want to do it because it's just so clunky. It feels the... No, I didn't hit him hard enough or close enough or whatever enough. As far as I can tell. I don't like this. A glue glum? Oh, I accidentally let go of the trigger at the wrong instant. Ah. This stuff flies through the air like so slow. There we go. Wow, that was it? Okay, so, I mean, is that really what I'm supposed to do? It's so unsatisfying. And unchallenging. It's like the challenge is to not get freaking bored out of your goddarn skull. Like, his movements aren't fun. He's just doing like a wind attack. I hate to be a hater. This is still the best new video game I've played this year. But it's like... God, whose freaking nephew made this, right? Like... I mean, I can't focus because I can't get in between there because he's right up against the freaking wall. I want to try something different. I like that this is a boss that's like generating terrain for me to chew my way through. That's fun. I wish I could... Oh god dang, bro. Why is my guy like... Oh, okay. Hold on. I know what to do. So wait, I'm just hitting him anywhere. Hitting him on the wings. Oh, stop it. Okay. There you go. You get him like that. Alright. Are we gonna fight him in an even smaller arena now? He's not dead. I gotta chase this freaking guy now? I don't want to know this guy to begin with. 901. Give me them freaking bananas, dude. Give my guy the freaking bananas. It's real good to crunch through those things. Did I beat him? His health didn't go to 0. Don't tell me I beat him. Were you? Oh, he's a bat. That's what he's supposed to be. The ancient record's broken in 2. I mean, that's what I'm here for, isn't it? Like, I thought that was... Was there any question that I was gonna not do it? Different spots in Hot Shower Cave. Hold a chunk of terrain like an umbrella. Chunk umbrella. Give me a chunk umbrella. We're umbrella chunking, boys. We're umbrella chunking. Oh. God, these freaking graphics, dude. You freaking see this? Lord. Would you like to build a getaway here? Want to do this. Someone in the chat is saying that boss fight is actually a very good and chill. Like, okay, hold on. It's not a very good fight. You don't have to say that.
I fell off the bed.
You don't have to say it was a very good. It's not a very good fight.
Did he?
You're throwing sand at a thing's wings. I don't know if that's necessarily like it's not very good. I mean, the mechanism works.
This is gonna be a great day.
I now expect, it gives unto the player an expectation that in the future they're going to be asked to, what do you call it? Weigh a thing down by sticking stuff to it. Weigh an enemy down. I'd previously only done that with the floating platforms. Oh, I meant to talk to you, not throw a thing at you, Lord. Wait, are you the guy that I already talked to? Okay, I already talked to you. I went the wrong way. My man went to his new house and then just went the wrong way. Does the hot rain make my chunk disappear? Man, the colors in here are so good. The color palette in general in this game is just insane. Whoa, 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 what? Okay, I gotcha. I don't know what just happened. It said to press B to use the zip line, and I did. We're gonna try that again. Hold on. Oh, with chunks. Okay, I need a chunk. Okay. What? Oh, I need a sturdy chunk? Is that what you said? I need a sturdy chunk, boys. Love having to talk to a guy to learn what I need to do something. Is this sturdy? Okay, it is. Oh, it is stone. Stone is sturdy. Alright, this ought to do. Stone is sturdy, baby. Stone is sturdy. Ancient record crossroads. There's a Voidco thing there. Oh, there's one of them. They just gonna give this to me?
There's a record piece.
Yeah, I'll take it. I don't like that she tells me to focus every time I try to. I'm about to throw something. That's a piece of the record. They don't have the guts to make me carry the record all the way back. Oh, my guy went wild. My guy's Tony Hawkin. Let's go get more. I want the other one. I want to see what Elephant Bonanza's like. I like how this is just the kind of music like anyone would write if you tell them to write music for like an Elephant City. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't expect that to be so hot. Give me that. Oh, I'm gonna go get that box. A fossil map to show me the fossils. Broken in Hot Shower Cave? Sounds like that's where I should go. Can I drop back down the hole? Yeah. I'm gonna drop back down this hole. My guy's nuts, man. My guy's freaking crazy. Okay, okay. You don't gotta ham it up, dude. It's fine. Wow. God, I really like these colors, man. Well, I'm gonna take a quick nap. Oh my god, will you just get in the bed and stop punching it? Lord. God, let's just punch the bed. Just like pound his fists down on the bed. Yeah, I don't really think Nintendo is super, I don't think bosses in Mario have been the best. We're just considering this a Mario game at this point, right? It's fine. Is this sturdy? Is this sturdy? I need a sturdy chunk. Again, I think this is my favorite game of the year. But I do think some of the systems are a little underbaked, but in a way that's cute. They took a weird big swing, and it's nice. Like, I think the terrain sturdiness system is a little hinky. Yeah, I gotcha. It's like sometimes you gotta power up your punches so you can punch. Okay, I want it. I'm gonna go get it. I think some of this stuff is mildly underbaked, but in a way that's interesting. Wait, I can break the seal from down here. What's that, Ricky? Okay, I'll be done with this soon, Ricky. I just need to become Elephant Donkey Kong. I need to become Elephant Donkey Kong before I end the stream. I hope Elephant Donkey Kong is soon. Oh my god. My boy's hungry. God, my boy is just chunkulous with hunger. Speaking of my boy, my dog's here now too, my baby dog. I think at best, like a Mario series boss, at absolute premium tip-top best, a Mario series boss is just a little spectacle. Wow, this guy really hit me. A Mario series boss is a spectacle. A fun thing to kind of look at for a minute. And, you know, maybe experience a tasty little challenge. Oh, that's just a banana challenge hole? My guy's gonna go get this banana. I think Mario 64 Bowser is a perfect, like, blueprint for a Mario boss. Because he is... What do you call it? He's a spectacle. Oh, I gotta do something to this guy? So I gotta kick them into the lava? Is that it? God, I'm really... I am careful. That's my secret. Oh, I didn't get them all. He just like... Did you see him die like that? Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. 4 squealoids, okay. I eat 4 squealoids for breakfast every day. Oh, my boy got killed. My boy got killed and he's gonna lose a whole bunch of... I think we've kind of acknowledged I could do this, right? Like I could do this. I just don't want to. I could do this, but my guy still don't want to. I paid 500. Was that an adventure? Is that what suffices? Give me that rock. Whoop! Are you kidding me? Oh, heck. Okay. Oh, that gold is just like raging to be released from the rock. This isn't sturdy enough, is it? And also, I'm at the bottom of it. Am I to flutter over that way? Oh, this is really turning into a classic platform video game now. I love it. I don't know why I thought I could zip line up from here. Do I need to use these tornadoes? What did my guy touch? Do I really want to go in there? Oh, nice. What? Oh, you're just gonna just kill me? Oh, the wind killed me? I thought it would blow my guy up into the air. This is good.
Let's get going.
This is getting a little puzzle platformer. want to get on top of this. It's a windsock telling me the wind is blowing that way. I need to go over there. I need to go over there. Just straight over there. I was trying to use my my Zelda Tears of the Kingdom binoculars. Okay. You freaking hit me? I don't want to. I was trying to not be an ostrich anymore. Excuse me? Yeah, I gotcha. I see it. My guy's nuts, man. My guy's nuts.
You found a map.
Oh, I know I did. Because I'm the best. Haha, my dude died, dude. I was like jumping and like punching up at the fossil, and my dude just got like sniped by whatever that freaking thing was supposed to be. Alright, we're gonna do this the right way. Wait, no, don't do it like that. What are you doing, man? I just want to climb this. Okay. Wait, what? I don't want to go over here. Well, yes I do, actually, now that I think about it. I'm sorry, that's just sick. I don't care where you're freaking from. I don't care what goddarn day of the week is. This thing is sick looking, man. He's making kazooie noises. He's reached something he can't hate. Alright, you want to fight? Can I stop being an ostrich? Does it take like... I can't make my guy stop being an ostrich. It's insane.
Steady.
For you! Come on down, big boy. We will not commence picking up the record piece until we find an apple. Not an orange. Not a banana. Not a pineapple. I do not want to...
You okay?
You stop asking me if I'm okay. That's the reason why I'm looking for an apple, is so you'll stop asking me if I'm okay. I know. I wouldn't mind her saying an apple if she weren't also asking me if I was okay while a sound repeated. It's like having your mom in the car. Yeah, oh, I know. But you know what? I'll allow it. Oh, and it just takes me straight to a barrel that's gonna blast. Wait, hold on. Need that fossil. And give me that money as well, please. Let's strut. This is it. This is it. This is it. Wait, what? Where am I? Oh, nice. I really like how bizarre all the spaces are in this game. It's like none of them make any sense. Alright, this is it. I'm going to turn into an elephant and then I'm going to end the stream after I see what happens when he turns into an elephant. See what kind of sick elephant this freak turns into. I mean, this guy looks insane. I want to know what the elephant power is. Because I gotta admit, the ostrich and the zebra are really Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg-esque. I want something that's,
Stay cool.
Oh man, here it comes. Here it comes.
All right.
She's gonna yell the name of the animal. Oh yeah, he looks insane. He looks really disturbing. Not as disturbing as the ostrich. Ostrich is the creepiest by far. Oh yeah, he's pretty good. Hold ZR to inhale. What? Oh, my guy can suck anything, dude. Oh, he can store up chunks. Dun 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 dun. Inhale terrain, then spit it back out with a far woo. That's the forecast for your elephant bonanza. So this elephant is a raincoat salesman who's also a weather forecaster and is retired and now DJs on the side.
Now we gotta head to the planet core.
Yeah, I think this elephant's gonna make it work. The winds of fate. The wind? What's my microphone's crackling? What happened? The winds of fate will be at your back as you journey to the planet core. There'll be a 99% chance that you will find the banandium root. What? First time hearing about this freaking thing. You seek the planet core, but you don't know what awaits you there? Yeah, we were just kind of... My guy likes to dig. I don't know. I like these guys are dancing like the music is still playing. And not this, you know, butthole tuba music. Yeah, we love the banana tusks. We love the banana tusks here. I mean, they're creepy as heck. They look equal parts pornographic and gangrenous.
The planet core. We'll find the banandium root too. Got it.
His tusks have banana gangrene. They're like semi-rotten. Elephant Bonanza will let you breeze through the rest of Hot Show to cave with little trouble. Yeah, I'm gonna straight up eat everything. I don't know if the world is ready for my wishes to come true. Yeah, I'm in the sickest room in the freaking universe, dude. God, responsive goddamn menus. The sacred art of the responsive freaking menu, man. Well, that's about all we've got time for today. I think we learned a lot about Metal Gear Solid, Delta, New York Pizza Suprema, Tell You Enterprises, Buzz Rickson's. I think we learned a lot. And about bananas. Trunk chunks. I think we learned a little bit about trunk chunks today, didn't we? I'm not your freaking teacher, but I'm glad that if today's stream is how you learned about trunk chunks, I'm glad to have been the one to help you learn that. At any rate, I think that's all I got time for. Me and Mimsy are gonna eat. We're gonna eat dinner. Oh, and if you wanted an update on my prostate, still hurts a little bit. Stream is good. Stream is good. Real good stream. Real good stream. Otherwise, though, yeah, biding my time as we all are, Ricky. At any rate, good night. I'll see you all Tuesday. We'll have some more streaming to do. There is a thing we say, though, at the end of the stream. Smoke it deep and smoke it sweet. Smoking that weed down Baby Boy Street. Smoke it wild and smoke it grand. They be smoking good ones all over this land. Smoke a good one tonight. Smoke a good one tonight. Smoke a good one tonight if the feeling is right. Smoke a good one tonight. Smoke a good one tonight. Smoke a good one. Good night.